I'm gonna be doing something I have never done before. Don't even know how it's going to look when I finish it up, but I'm excited to take you guys on this chaotic ride. But first, before I put anything on my face, I have to put on a t-shirt. Looking the least like what I want to do as possible, but that's okay. And I'm also doing this without a mirror, so let's get started. First, you're gonna wanna moisturize. I'm using this artnaturals serum. I use this every day. I don't know if you can see it. But you wanna make sure your face is somewhat primed. And definitely moisturize before you start anything. Let it dry a little bit. An eye heavy look, we are definitely going in with the eyes first. And as you can see by my outfit before, you can't see it now, I'm going to be doing a lot of reds, which makes sense for the theme too, as I'm going for a Christmas Cupid. First thing I'm going to do is go in with, I have this viseart palette. It has saved my life multiple times. I am not exaggerating. I'm going to go in with the most red shade when I use this palette, and I'm just going to put it right on the edge of my eye, like as tightly packed in there as humanly possible. We're going to mess this up completely right after, but it just makes me happy to put it in there. I have got to wear sunscreen. I think I am getting freckles on my eyes. Didn't even know that was possible. Okay, buddy, come on. Come on, buddy, let's go down. Thank you. My favorite thing about my cat is he does not understand what tables are for jumping on and what aren't. And you know what? That's okay. He's living his best life. But yeah, I have not made one single like Christmas or holiday adjacent look yet. And hopefully I'm going to do a lot more of these. All right, so I'm going to blend that in. And the reason I'm doing this beforehand is because I do not want it all over my face after I put on the powder. I'm still on the hunt for a good concealer, so if anybody knows one that is fragrance free, please leave it in the comments. I really would like to have a concealer again. And so you know, all of the products I'm using are allergen friendly for the most part because they're all fragrance free. So if you have sensitive skin like I do, I'm very happy to help you out. I'm using like a really pigmented color to try to get it in like a very straight line or just an ornate pattern. I did that once for like a look where I looked like those porcelain teacups with all the designs. I really should do that one again. Now that I have the base of my eyes, I'm actually going to go in with a powder, and I'm going to make it my actual skin color instead of white like I wanted, because I think I'm going to save that for a more dramatic clown look that I have planned later this month. So I'm going to go in. I have this huge palette that my mom got me. Both my mom and sister are cosmetologists, so I get the good stuff. This is Glow Minerals, so it's a mineral makeup. And since it's so many colors, I usually just mix until I find my exact shade, and that's because my shade changes throughout the months. So it actually is just, I'm very pale for me right now, and then when it hits summer, I usually get a lot more tan, which it's nice to have this many colors. But I'm usually somewhere in like the mid-light range. I definitely recommend getting more than one powder color or more than one foundation color, just because your skin, no matter what color you are, probably does change a little bit throughout the seasons. All right, let's go in with that. I'm going to lay out the main shapes of the hearts that I'm going to be doing, which is not in this palette, but I will come back to this for some contour later, because this still is a glam look regardless. But I'm going for like candy cane hearts, which I think is gonna be adorable. And I'm going to do that with the red color. And we're just gonna go straight in on the cheeks and do like a dashed line. Very cute, very cute. It's subtle now, but it will not be later. And I'm gonna go and do one on the other side as well. There are the two hearts. And then you're just going to want to connect them with the red by doing these swirly shapes. And I can actually bring you closer so you can see that. Right into the middle of the heart. Like that. Hard to do this without a mirror, I swear. I'm going to get better at it because I want to keep making videos for you guys. All right, so now that I have this, I'm gonna go and color it in really quick with the same brush. And you're just gonna alternate between ones that you're gonna want to have color and ones that you're just gonna wanna fill in with your white eyeshadow. So this is what it looks like filled in, and I'm gonna go back and add shadows, but I'm also going to color in the other parts of it, this white color, so it looks more like a candy cane. And here is the base colors. So I think it would look better with some actual liquid or cream makeup, but we are doing the best we have with powder, and I think it looks pretty good. I'm actually going to go in and start shading the outsides too with a darker red, so I'll go do that now. And here we are. So these are mostly shaded. I'm going to add some highlights at the end, but I'm going to move on with the rest of my face. I want it to be as flashy as possible while still being cute. So I want to incorporate all the Christmas colors, so I think green is going to be in the eyebrows because I want it to be the most subtle, and I'm also going to put it underneath the eyes as well. Again, I'm taking the viseart palette and water, and I'm going to just start brushing it into my eyebrows. And I'm starting with the viseart palette, but I'm gonna go in with some of my other palettes and use a darker green at the end of the eyebrows. That's okay, we're just gonna keep going in with the color. Hopefully you can see it coming in a little bit. And this is how green they are. I keep trying to add more color to see if it's going to make any difference. And I don't think it's going to, so we're gonna move on to the underneath of my eyes. Just gently press. I kind of feel like I look like an Oompa Loompa right now, but that's okay. And I am absolutely brushing this out as far as humanly possible. This is not a subtle look, obviously. And to be fair, my favorite holiday isn't Christmas. Like it's a Christmas adjacent holiday, but it's not even Christmas. I don't know if I have any people that agree with me, but I actually like Christmas Eve a lot better. I have ever since I was a kid, and I think that's because my mom actually hosted it. And the food was always good, and everything was always nice, and I didn't have to leave my house, which was even better. And I always convinced them to watch Elf. But I don't know, it felt so much more magical because on Christmas, like, my family does lunch and then it's just over. Like, you don't end the night with Christmas. Like, Christmas night is for eating leftovers and just sitting on the couch. right, there we have it. I'm going to pick the same red because I like to be matchy-matchy, and just there we go. Before, when I would do looks like this, I'm like, no, you have to use regular blush. But literally, there is no rule book saying that you can't use your eyeshadow as blush. I think you should, and I think we should start moving into as many different colors as we want. I feel so cute and small with this. I mean, I already am small, but I feel even smaller. I feel like I could drink out of a little acorn cap in the woods. And I actually think I'm gonna throw in some green freckles on my face because that would be so adorable. So for that, you just go where the hearts aren't, and you just make little dots. They do not have to be perfect. They actually look better if they are not perfect. I'm honestly loving this so far. All right, so these cat ears are not gonna stay on, obviously. I think it's about time that they come off so I can get my hair ready for what I'm doing next. So I have a Burt's Bees lipstick, and I try to make sure that I have a double lip, so I don't like going on the sides. As you can see, like there's an outer one and then an inner one. You wanna go on the inner one on the sides and the outer one right here and right here. So that's the outer part. And then you wanna go on the inner part on the sides, but first I'm gonna do the top really quick. And I'm also putting some pink on my body so it looks, you know, natural. It doesn't look natural at all, but that's okay. But I want to at least have it look cohesive. Here we are. In one of my next makeup videos, I promise I will be able to put on my eyeliner in the camera because I will have a mirror behind me. But I don't, so I'm going to go put this on and come right back. And here's the eyeliner. I usually go for a big wing, and today I did not disappoint. I did the exact same thing. And now for the final touch, I'm gonna put on some mascara and some highlighter. This is the Lash Paradise. I've been using it for a few years, and I find that it gets my lashes a lot longer than the other ones. And I have not found fragrance in its label yet. Some of them have it, and I don't understand. Now, the same part of me knows that this is absolutely unacceptable to go out to Target in, but I just might. I've been seeing in some spaces that highlighter is not really a thing anymore. I do not care. I don't really believe that. I'm gonna do a little heart shape on my nose with it. It's kind of funny because I'm constantly using eyeshadow. Again, this is actually the Pacifica palette. It is this one, the Cosmic Reflect. It's one of the first things I found at Target that did not have any fragrance or talc in it, which was a double bonus. I know you can't always avoid that, but still it's pretty big of a bonus to not have it in there. But I really like how shiny some of these colors are. And there you have it. I think that this is gonna be a very festive and fun look, and I love it. And I honestly hope that you guys try it out. I would say this would be good for themed office parties, like Christmas parties, friend parties, basically anywhere that's Christmassy that nobody's gonna be weirded out if you do this. And please, please comment, DM me, whatever, if you try it out, because I wanna see how it turns out. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I love you and you are so, so special. Bye.